Hey everybody! We're back in the kids' kitchen again. We're making our Sunday family meal. So I thought, you know what? I really love these kids. I think it's time to introduce my son-in-law to my large stuffed balls of beef meat with a little bit of mashed potatoes and carrots. The Dutch people out there should know that as Huujpot. We're gonna have some brown beef gravy with that. We're gonna have some garlic cheddar biscuits. And of course, we're gonna flavor our balls with ground sage, a little bit of thyme, salt, pepper, garlic powder, little onion powder, and parsley flake. Let's get her going. Okay, we got our potatoes peeled and cut up. We've got our carrots peeled and cut up. And you see the chunky size of the carrot dollars. It just works out better if you leave them a little bit chunkier like that instead of slicing them thin. When you start mashing, you'll get a nice hearty bite of potato and carrot together. Okay, so we got some Pillsbury Country biscuits. So we've opened up the tube, laid them out on parchment on a cookie sheet. We got an oven preheating to 400. We're gonna shred up some old cheddar cheese. We're gonna take some garlic powder, and we're gonna throw these into a bowl and mix them all in together, and then we're gonna piece out 10 cheesy garlic biscuits that are about the same size, and then we're gonna cook them for 8 to 11 minutes on 400 degrees. Okay, so let's see how easy this is. All right, 10 biscuits. There you go, 10 Pillsbury Country biscuits in a bowl. We've got some cheese that we need both for the biscuits and for the stuffed large balls of beef meat. We're gonna take a bunch of this, we're gonna add it in here. We're gonna take some of this garlic powder. We're just gonna put a little bit of that in. And now I'm gonna take these and just squish everything together. And then once it's all incorporated, then I'm gonna piece off 10 little balls for 8 to 11 minutes. Okay, 2 packs of gravy. Basically about a cup of water for each pack. Put a little bit over. But as I bring that up to heat and continue to stir, once I bring it to a soft rolling boil, I'll turn off the heat, but I'll leave it on the heat, continuing to stir. And that'll let the excess water evaporate out and thicken up the gravy. All right, we got 2 pounds of regular ground beef. You can use lean, you can use extra lean, I don't care. I don't mind a little bit of extra fat, meat fat. Okay, 2 pounds ground beef. We're gonna take 1 large egg, crack it, get it. Okay. We're gonna take Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. And we're gonna put in a bunch, like that. Then we're gonna take some ground thyme leaves, dried thyme. About a teaspoon. We've got ground garlic powder. We're gonna go about a tablespoon. We got some onion powder, about a tablespoon. We got some ground sage. And about a tablespoon. And a little more. Okay, and then we've got some parsley flakes. And we're gonna go about, you guessed it, a tablespoon. Okay, we got some boiling action with our potatoes and carrots. Those are gonna boil for 25 minutes. They've already been going for about 11. Another 14. We got 3 minutes, 50 seconds left on our biscuits. Let's see them getting started. So now I'm going to take this mix and just using my hand, I'm going to squish everything through and through and through and through over and over until we get a nice even consistency of all the ingredients. And then we are going to make our cheddar stuffed large balls of beef meat. And we're gonna sear the outsides of those beef balls, and then we're gonna stick it in the oven at 400 degrees, about 25 minutes, so they can cook thoroughly throughout. Hey, puppy. That's a good looking little biscuit. Hey, bud. Cheesy garlic biscuits. Okay, so we mixed our beef and ingredients. We've added our cheese. So I basically made like a cup shape or a saucer shape, like this plate here. A little bit of an indent with a hamburger patty. And then, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fold them over and close the meatball around the cheese, and then make them nice round uniform balls. And then they're gonna stay in this cast iron pan, and we're gonna stick them in a 400-degree oven for about 20-25 minutes so that they can cook thoroughly all the way through. There you have it. 4 stuffed large balls of beef meat, and put a timer of 25 minutes at 400 degrees. Oh, and I almost forgot. Remember to salt and pepper your balls. Okay, we got a nice little sear. We're gonna throw this in the oven, set a timer at 400 degrees for 25 minutes. All right, so we've got our strained potatoes and carrots, and a little bit of whole milk here, 3% or whatever. So we're gonna put a gulp in there. We're gonna take our masher. This is a unique masher, but it works. We're gonna mash all that together. And once I get it all mashed, then I'm gonna hold the handle and I'm gonna whip it this way. Once it's all done, being mashed and whipped, then I'm gonna add a nice bit of butter. And we'll throw the lid on that and keep that warm until final plating is ready to go. There you have it. That is Huujpot. We're gonna form that in the middle of our plates. See the face? Looks like a kitten. Whoa. So we want to have a ring of Caesar salad around the outskirts of each plate, and we've got one of these Caesar salad kits. Works just as well as anything else. So we're going to get this in the bowl, mix that together, and we're going to wait to add our dressing until we are just ready to plate so it doesn't get too soggy. We got our salad mixed. Yes. Caesar. Lots of Caesar garbage. All right, let's look at my balls. Let's have a little look-see. I see a little bit of oozing. But that's okay. Because that looks, what? Scrump diddly. Look at that. Okay. So we're going to let these rest just a little bit while I surround this beautiful Huujpot potato carrot mountain with a Caesar salad moat, and then we're going to put our large stuffed balls of beef meat on the top of Huujpot mountain, and we're going to drizzle that beautiful thick brown beef gravy right over top. That's it. You want some? You can't have any, but
Really? These are, she's got lots of sandals. Yeah, those too. All those shoes I have. But they're too big for me. Yeah, but because you're an 11, those type of shoes might be okay with the extra room because you got thick feet like me, right? Pretty wide. Or Converse.
Dinner with the kids. Love you, kids. The dog.
Yeah, but they do have the things you can put laces in.